Candice Glover made her big homecoming today, and WHHI was there to catch all the action, so check it out.
It has been 4 months since I got a chance to sleep in my own bed. It felt amazing. It felt amazing. I didn't even want to wake up this morning. But I knew I had like a big day coming, so I like your shirt. Oh my gosh.
Candice, you said yesterday that you wanted to have some soul food. Did you get some?
I definitely made it my business to get some soul food before I did this amazing event today. It was amazing. I had my grandma, my aunt, my mom, and everybody cooked my favorite things, and it was a blast. I had the time of my life just
What are your
doing that.
favorite types of food?
I had macaroni and cheese, I had fried chicken, I had some meatballs, some tuna salad, some green beans, and all that. It was amazing. I wish I could take all of it back to California with me.
Candice, every time they announce your face appears on the screen, you seem surprised. Like, but we're not surprised. We're expecting you to win. Like,
well, all of the girls believe in themselves. We all believe in ourselves, but on Thursdays, it's a very weird day. Like, we don't talk all day. Like, everybody's just nervous and inside their head. So during commercial breaks on Thursdays, we're all practicing our save song because we all think it's us that's going home. And it's just the nerves and stuff get to you. Like, you could have had like the best week ever, but then at the same time, like, there's also a possibility of going home because everybody probably had a good week because there's so many good people. So every week I am kind of surprised, I'm not gonna lie.
Have you ever disagreed with anything the judges said?
Actually, when you're getting like not so good critique, like it's hard because you've worked hard on your song choice and you've done this and that, and when they give you those bad critiques, you feel bad, but at the same time when you go home and think about it, they're all right in their own way and they all want the best for you. So you just take that advice. Like Nikki said on Wednesday, I went home and worked on exactly what she told me to work on. So you can just either take it or leave it.
Candice, the locals here want to know if after all your success on the show, do you have plans to come to Beaufort after the show?
I definitely have plans to come and spend some time with my family because like this is not enough. When I was with them today, I didn't want to leave, and we have a competition to do and everything, but I really miss them so much. So I know that most likely, if or when my career takes off, I most likely would have to move. But I know that like I would definitely want to spend some more time in Beaufort.
Absolutely. And we want to know
event today. How do you feel to see all these people out here supporting you, saying they love you, wearing your face on their shirt?
I couldn't believe it. Like when I left, to be honest, I didn't even know this many people lived in Beaufort. To be completely honest with you, I just knew, Beaufort's a small town, St. Helena is even smaller. So when I got here and like each of the different things that I did today, there was like crowds and crowds of people like just screaming your name, and I lost it. I couldn't even take it anymore.
Candice, please tell America that they should visit Beaufort.
You have to visit Beaufort. Like, you cannot go through life and not know what it's like to visit Beaufort. Beaufort is the most amazing place that I've ever been to. I grew up here. It's home, and it's the most beautiful place. I tell the camera and crew all the time, like, you need to take a vacation here.
What do you miss the most?
My family. I really miss being around my family and arguing and wrestling with my brothers and and my sisters and going shopping and doing all the family oriented things like dinner at night and just watching movies, and just miss that warmth you get from your family.
Being here, does it kind of like relax you? I know the top days coming up.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I know that tomorrow when I leave, competition mode is gonna click back in, but as of now I'm just like in a mellow mood, like with all the people that I love and feeling good. I can't wait though to get back and do the competition, but this was a good way to get away from it.
What goes through your mind right before you hit the stage every night?
Say one more time.
What goes through your mind every night right before you hit the stage?
The lyrics. The lyrics. Yes, and most of the time when I'm singing, I'm so nervous that I swear I'm saying the wrong words. Sometimes it's just like word vomit because I swear I forget the words every single time before a performance, but for some reason it pops right back in. So before a performance, I'm going over the lyrics and I'm just saying a quick prayer and reminding myself that this is what I want to do as a career and go for it.
Candice, you've been on the show.
Smokey Robinson told all of us that no matter how high you get, never let your feet come off the ground. Like, stay grounded and stay humble, and that's the only way that things are going to happen for you. When you get the big head and think that this, I'm entitled to this, this, you should have done this for me. Like, nobody should have that type of attitude. So he definitely put things into perspective for us.
Candice, you have a church background. What is your spiritual background mean for you as you grow in your career and your talent and your gift?
I think if I had not had that spiritual background, I wouldn't have made it as far, because my family, you know, they have me like rooted in that, and they taught me, you know, how to pray and how to stay like, keep the faith and trust in God and know that things are going to work out in your favor if you just trust in Him. So definitely, I think it definitely has helped me.
Candice, you've been on the show before making the top 70 and the top 60. What do you think is different about this year for you? Why have you been so successful?
I think when I auditioned for the show in season 9, I just auditioned because I was a girl that sang. And then I wasn't an artist, I wasn't a musician, I was just a girl that could sing, so I just went. But I think this year I came back with the idea that you can win, you know, and I believed in myself and prepared myself for months and months before I left. Like, before it was just on the fly, but I prepared myself and got ready, you know, in every aspect, and I think that really helped.
Is there a style of music that you sang during the competition that you had never performed before, that all of a sudden, when you sang it, you really loved singing that style?
Beatles Week, when I did Come Together, I knew of the Beatles, they're legends, you know, everybody knows the Beatles, but I wasn't really like, I didn't grow up listening to their music, so it was really odd for me to do their songs. But Come Together was probably the most fun performance that I've ever done, like the most, you know, get up and jam type of performance, and I would definitely love. I think I'm going to do it today. I actually think I'm going to perform that song today because it's really fun and gets the crowd going.
What all are you going to sing today?
I think Come Together, I Who Have Nothing. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I'm doing that one. I don't know, but Love Song, I'm definitely going to do that one. And Straight Up by Paula Abdul. I have to get the set list. I'm trying to go off the top of my head. But definitely the ones that were like fan favorites.
Oh, Straight Up, I'm excited.
Yeah, I really like that performance.
Hey Candice, who's your favorite judge?
My favorite judge, oh my gosh. Okay, I really love each of them, and I know it sounds cliche, but I love all of them. But I feel like, and Randy knows me the best because I've been here 3 years. So he's seen, you know, my growth from season 9 being this little timid girl who didn't know what was going on, and then now like I've bloomed into like a star, and I know who I am, and I'm more confident. So I would say Randy, just because we got history together.
How do you stay grounded? You've got people with your face all over the t-shirts, you're all over town, they love you. How do you stay grounded?
I just remind myself that all of this can go in 1 minute. Like, you know, you never think, you know, okay, I'm the best, I'm gonna win. You know, you have that attitude, but you never have the attitude to where you think you're better than anybody, because all of this could be gone tomorrow. Like, you could go home, I could go home at top 3. So I should never feel like I'm better than anybody. So I've always just been taught to be a humble person. Like, being, you know, conceited or cocky never gets you anywhere.
How did home have to do with that, getting you that humble attitude?
My parents have always taught me that. My parents have always taught me to be humble in everything that you do, no matter, and everybody has to start at the bottom. Everybody has to start somewhere. I've worked on Fripp Island for 3 years in a little excursions office renting out golf carts, but I just knew, you know, one day that I would be, you know, bigger than this, and I believed in myself, but I also didn't get cocky, and I stayed down there for as long as I was supposed to. Like, everything has a certain time in the season.
What would you say to any little girls out there, or any little boys that are having the same dreams that you had?
I passed, and it melted my heart when I passed like little girls and boys even today, and they say, I look up to you, Candice, you know, you're my role model, I love you, and, you know, it makes me want to cry. And I just tell all of them, believe in yourself. It doesn't matter, you know, if one door closes, another one will open. That's guaranteed. So just believe in yourself and go for it.
A lot of the local bars.
I'm definitely proof that dreams come true, no matter, you know, how many times you get a no. Like, you can always get a yes.
Candice, a lot of the local bars and restaurants have had viewing parties for so many of your successful shows. So what do you have to say to them who have been so dedicated local Beaufort fans here?
I want to say thank you to everybody, and I heard that there was like a candy cane martini or something.
Yeah.
Because I call my fans candy cane, so that's amazing. And I appreciate it so much, and every time I think about it, I'm just overwhelmed to the point of tears, because everybody here has been so supportive for so long, and these are the people that were here when I used to make YouTube videos in my living room, like, and now that I'm on the show, they've supported me from day one up until now, so I love them so much and I appreciate them.
So great to hear Candice's thoughts after all her success on American Idol. I'm Jessa Jeremiah, back to the studio.